You're right on life in the Philippines, love chain nation, and poverty and issue. One nation under rule, one love. Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the La Paz, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well wherever you're from here today. I want to talk to you about 4 things not to rush into too quickly. In the Philippines, yeah, man. 4 things. Can I count? 4 things not to rush into too quickly in the Philippines. Yeah, what a joy. It's such a joy to come back to you again, my friends. And today I want to say, those of you here for the first time, if you would please click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about rushing into things, my brothers and my sisters, look here, take your time. You know, you heard it said, only fools rush in. Don't be a fool. Go to school. I'm here to help you today. I'm going to take you to school today because you're going to learn today. Don't rush in, man. It's about to be wrong, man. You know, time is all. I don't have a lot of time, but I got to rush in. I can do it. Okay, go on and do it. You're going to regret yourself later. You're going to regret yourself, and you might wet yourself because you made a rushing decision. You made a rushed decision. You didn't think about this, and you didn't think about that, and you can impair. You didn't pray. Take your time, man. What you rushing for? You 36 years old. You got a long way to go. You 50. You still got a long way to go. You know, 50 is the new 50 is the new 40. Did you hear me? You 60 years old. 60 is the new 50. Come on, man. Take your time. Only fools rush in. You know, I wish I knew this a long time ago in my life, man. When I first got married, I met this lady, man, and we got married in 3 months. Can you believe that, man? Well, some of y'all like this, 3 months is too long. I don't know. But hey, man, this is about dating. When you get into dating, take your time. I got 4 things real quick. I'm out. I ain't playing today. I was a lot of people today. Let's go. Watch this. All right, let's go. No hocus pocus, focus. I'm up for the day. Here we go. Don't rush in. Don't rush, man. What you rushing for? I don't know. I'm gonna have a lot of time. Okay, don't rush in. You're gonna regret it later. You might wet on yourself later because you didn't take the time, make the time, shake the time, break the time to do it the right way, the tight way, the long way, and the strong way. Okay. If she's really what you want in your life, she'll be there. If she's for you, she'll be there. Okay. I learned this a long time ago when I was in church. They said, what God has for you is for you. Okay. And nobody can take that away because God has planned your life out on this earth. Whatever he has for you is for you. So you don't have to rush it. It's going to be there when you need it. It's going to be there when you're supposed to be. She's going to be, and don't rush, man. Rome was not built in a day. Why are you rushing? There you go. So number 1, let me know. Just focus. Let's say we're gonna focus today. Number 1, don't rush falling in love. What you rush for? She got somebody else might get it. Okay, so what? If somebody else get her, she ain't for you. Don't rush judging. Don't judge me. You don't know me. You don't know me like that. Don't rush into trusting people, man. Trust somebody as soon as you see it. Only fools do that. You gotta wait, man. Wait people out. Because sometimes people give you different faces, different personas. You know what I'm saying? Wait it out, brother. Wait it out, sister. Wait before you give them all your trust. And don't rush in giving up on yourself. Some of y'all just, I'm done, man. I'm 55 years old. I can't do no more. I'm done with these women. I'm giving up on it, man. I'm giving up on love. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all weren't hearing me. I had to turn my mic up. Okay, give it up. Give up on love. You'll be a lonely fool out there because everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs a fool sometime, and everybody needs somebody to love sometime. You know what I'm saying? You can get tired of that. All right, let's go. Playing with y'all. I ain't playing with y'all today. I don't have a whole lot of people there. I'm going to run through this. Watch this. Number 1 is what? Here we go. Don't rush falling in love. Okay. What you rushing for, man? The first thing you understand what love is. Love is not sex. Sex is not love. Love is caring, sharing, giving, believing, receiving, mutual affection, mutual caring, mutual sharing, one to the other, back and forth. It's not a one-sided situation. It's not a one-sided affair, and it's not just in the bedroom. Buddy, get that out your mind. That's a part of it after it grows into that, but love is not sex. Sex is not love. Let's make sure we're clear on that. Don't rush falling in love. Okay? I see a lot of guys come out here and they meet this woman the next week, we're gonna get married tomorrow. What? What? You gonna just let the lady, man. I love about this. I just love. Okay, man, but give some time. What's the rush? I just gotta do this thing. Okay. Hey, man, you know what they say, right? What you mean, Bobby? Did you hear what he said? What? Who said? I just heard it. They say fools rush in. Are you a fool? So you got to talk to people hard. And the reason why is because a lot of guys are stubborn and they're forthright and they've made up their minds. This is it. You can't reach no other way. So when you talk to them hard, that might get them to listen. Okay. So when you talk to them hard and they still do it, they just a fool. And they're only fools rush in. Okay. So yeah, don't rush, man. Got all the time in the world. There's so many Filipinos out here. There's so many women all over the world. And you don't have to get a Filipino. That's not your thing. It's not the thing. But get somebody that's compatible with you. And you know what? It takes time, man. It takes time to learn if that person's for you, and if you're for that person, it takes time. You got to give yourself some time, okay? Love at first sight. It says, it's a thing, I never had love at first sight. So I understand some people say, well, I loved it the first time I saw it. Maybe so. I may be so. I'm not saying it's not there, but I'm gonna tell you, life in this life 101 I'm living in, very seldom I'm gonna say I love somebody the first time I met her. Okay? I didn't love Lisa D the first time I met her. She didn't love me either. It grows. Love is something that has to grow. We might have liked each other. I liked how she talked to me. She liked how I talked to her, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But the love comes later, baby. The like comes first, and then you get the love. Okay? Now get it twisted. Well, you love each other, now we like each other, and then this is how y'all do. You just meet the girl, right? We sexed up and we went to the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, no-tell, hotel, motel, and we just sexed up. So you sexed up the first day, and then the next day you started liking each other, and then the love never came in. Because after you sexed up, what else is there? You've received all her goodies. She's received all your good. What is there to look forward to? You got everything she could offer you, right? Sex. Yeah. So after you've gotten all the valuables, you go on to the next victim, and she do too. So don't be so quick to judge and fall in love and all that. Don't do that, man. Give yourself some time. Love. I mean, some people say love at first sight, but I'm a skeptic on that. It might be, but it's rare. Every time you understand, when you fall in love with somebody, it will affect your entire life. You hear me, man? Ladies and gentlemen, it will affect your entire life, your mentality, your spirituality, your biological clock, all that stuff. It affects you, your human physiology. It affects you. Your money, the money you make, you think it's your money now. You fall in love with somebody, she gonna get some of that, and if she fall in love with you, you gonna get some of her money. That's what lovers do, and that's what people in love do. They share, they care. So understand me. If you're not totally 100% certain about this person, do not say, I love you, I love you, I love you, because you can't take them words back. And Lord have mercy, don't say it to a Filipino, okay? Unless you really, really mean it, because they take it for real, okay? It's the gospel of them. When you say, hey, I love you, you might just be playing with her, but don't do that, man. They take it serious. They take it to the heart, and they take it to the grave with them. They go back home and tell mom and papa, he loves me. He said he loved me. And when you say you love her, that means you won't marry her. That's in her mind. Love to them is marriage. You know what I'm saying? It's like love to you is sex, but love to them, you're gonna get the ring. I'm gonna need you to see mom and papa. Be careful with that, man. Don't rush into that. I'm saying, and you know what? This man right, see man right there with the board, with the surfboard, and a lady next, nice, beautiful, tall, beautiful, blonde looking lady. That's the ideal lady. Most men want the beautiful one, but look at the one on the right. She a little thick, a little chubby. You know, you may be one the one with the blonde hair, but the little thick, little chubby one is really the one for you. You got to wait, man. You know, and don't go by no woman's body appearance, because eventually, what's gonna happen? That body gonna get shabby. All this stuff that's poking out right here, the coconuts that poking out, it's gonna be down to the ground in 10 years. Down by her navel in 10 years. Ain't gonna be poking out no more. You got to get one of them lift up bras. All that stuff, the outside fades away, man. Listen to me. So don't go by the physical appearance only. Y'all ain't shoot because you want to make it look decent, okay? Everybody on that. But don't go with the most beautiful, the beautifulest thing out there, the 36, 24, 36, 24, 36. Don't go, that's not necessary to you. If she happen to be that and she beauty on the inside, that's fine. But if she's not, and that's all you focusing on, the 36, 24, 36, you in trouble, so, brother. And ladies, if you focusing on a man that's got all these muscles and like Hulk, you in trouble. If that's all you want, because a lot of men will treat you better than the Hulk will. Okay, so don't go by the physical features only. Don't go by that. Go by what's more. I always tell you do what. How many of what I tell you? I forgot already. Inside out. Inside out. That's what you go by. Okay. All right, number one, don't rush in, man. Don't rush in to fall in love. Number two, get ready to do. Number two, don't rush judging someone's character. This is a big one. Don't rush. Don't judge me just because you see how I look by my appearance. My man, Martin Luther King said, "Don't judge me by the content. Judge me by my appearance, skin, but judge me by the content of my what? Character." Character tells a lot about somebody. How can you tell somebody's character? It takes time. You got to see them from the inside out. You got to see them when they're sad. You got to see them when they're happy. You got to see them when they're sick. All that stuff determines a person's character and how they relate to you. Okay, that's how you judge a person, based on their character, not based on their bodily features. Look at these women right here. I got a bunch. I got a big one, a tall one, a fat one, a short one. All of them. And the man on the right, he said, which one is for me? You got to make up his mind. Which one? And if you got any sense, you don't judge them by their character. You're gonna rule out the fat one because she's fat. You wrong for that. The fat one might be better than all the other folk. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, think and pray. More importantly, pray before you do anything. Don't judge her by her appearance. Judge her by her character, how she treats you, how she talks with you, how she walks with you. All of that, man. How she treats people in the street she don't know. Look at those things. You don't, and then she just a big fat hoe. How dare you call somebody a hoe? You don't know her whole story. You don't know. She might be taking medication and cause her to get big like that. You don't know. No, so don't judge people when you don't have the knowledge. Get the knowledge before you make your judgment. Snap judgment can cause you to hurt yourself and somebody else too. You don't know the whole story because you think you know. You don't know. Before you come down on somebody, lower the boom on somebody, think about what you're saying and get the whole story, not the partial story. The fat girl might be the best one out there. And some of y'all don't like black girls. Yeah, you hear me? Some of you black men don't like black girls. I'm hitting on the head now. Yeah. You heard me right. Some of you black men out there don't like black girls, don't like black women. Yeah, don't tell me I'm wrong because I know I'm right. And I'm not one of them. I like black women, I like white women, like brown, Philippine, I like them all. You know what I'm saying? So don't come on me, Bob, why you married Philippine? I married Lisa because our hearts melted together. Our personalities gelled, we had the chemistry. It didn't matter to me what her race was. If she was a Eskimo, I would still marry her because that's how much we matched up together. Okay, so I'm for all women, but some of y'all, nah, I'm Filipino. I don't want nothing but no Filipino. Yeah, black women can't do nothing for me. Stop all that crazy talk. Your mama, if you black man, your mama was black. Well, you could go down her too. You dissing your mama too, and your sister too. Let's be real, man. The person you choose should not be based on her color, her race, none of that. It should be based on her character, the content of her character, how she treats you, how she relates to you, how you relate to each other. That's what it should be about. Okay? I'm serious. You think I'm playing with you? I'm not playing. I'm telling you the truth, the gospel, according to BobbieD. Yeah, I'm telling you right. Tight, long, and strong. So you can get the drift of what I'm saying. Number two, hold up. Yeah, you don't know the whole story of that person, and you're gonna sit up there and judge them. How would you like me if I judge you? I said, you ain't about nothing. You ain't no good. You're low down. You're dirty. And I don't know nothing about you. I just looked at you. How would you feel? I just looked at you and I gave you all those negative stereotypes to put on you. You wouldn't feel too good about me, would you? But a lot of times we do that every day without taking the time, making the time, breaking the time to learn that person's story. And all of the glory that goes with it. Then when you learn the character, when you learn the story of that person, of that individual, then you can perhaps make a type of judgment. Okay? But until that time, treat people the way they need that you would want to be treated. Let's go. Number three, don't just want to be. Come on now, I ain't playing. Let's go. Don't rush into trusting people. Yeah, man, we trust people. We trust people a lot. And sometimes we trust them when we shouldn't be trusted. Don't rush it. Trust, man. You betray somebody's trust, it's hard to get it back. You know what I'm saying? I met you for 10 years, we know each other, and I never thought you would cheat on me. And then one day I come home early from work and find you in the bed with my best buddy. You done broke my trust. I'll never trust you again. He said, well, yeah, I'll never do it again. I said, forget you. I'm out. And some people say, well, okay, baby, I forget that, you don't do it again, okay? Don't do it again. And next week they did the same. Come on, man. It's hard. It's hard. Once you break trust, it's hard to regain it. Some people never get it back. Okay. And rightfully so, sometimes it should never be given back. If this situation I just mentioned, if I come home and I find you to bed with my best man, I don't want you no more. I don't want him as a friend in my life. I don't want you to woman in my life. It's gonna hurt me. I may still love you, but it's gonna hurt me. But I gotta cut that thing. I gotta cut the cord. It's hard, man. Even though I still love you, I gotta cut it because you broke my trust. You betrayed my trust, and you are a traitor to me. You turned me in for some feeling that you had from another man. Don't you think I had feelings for other women too? I got to fight the feeling. You were so weak you couldn't fight your feeling. I don't need you. That's how you do it, man. Okay? Yeah, trust, man. It's hard to break. It's hard. It's hard to build it up. There's all kinds of trust. There's blind trust. There's living trust. There's revocable trust. There's irrevocable trust. All kinds of trust in this world. Blind trust is the worst one you can have because you just accept somebody. A lot of y'all do that. In Philippine come in your life. Yeah, man. I'm working at the health store and I make good money in it. And she ain't working 10 days, ain't working a year. I don't have any children. She got 10 children at home. I never been married. Been married twice. All kinds. You just trust and blind. You gotta listen, man. Trust has to be what? Earned. I think I need to say it again. Trust has to be earned. You think I'm gonna just trust you because I see you and that's it? I just meet you and I trust you? Oh no. I got to see how you deal with life. I got to see how you deal with me, how you treat me, how you treat your sister, your mother, your friend, how you treat the people on your. I got to see that. And then once I see it, I'm with you, we good. Then I'll be okay, man. You all right kind of guy with me. Hey man, we good. Let's hang out. I trust you. But until that time, nah. You got to earn my trust, baby. And you should be the same way. Don't just blindly trust someone. And see, all of these trusts are listed. Not only are their personal trust, relationship skills, but their financial skills as well. Blind trust, man. That's a financial construct. But you can put your money in. And you blindly trust that people will do what? Take care of your money. It's a living trust, revocable trust. And y'all can look those up. But there's all kinds of trust you can give to people. The most important trust is irrevocable. You always trust them for no other. Nothing gonna break my trust in you. Okay, and that's the kind of trust we got in God. I got an irrevocable trust in my God. I know He gonna always lead me to the right way. The Bible said, trust in God with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Proverbs 3:5 says, I trust him, man. You know, above all, I trust him. And I know he'll never break my heart. He'll leave. I might get angry because I don't get what I want sometimes, but that's the best thing for me. Let's go. Last one, we out the door, man. I ain't playing with y'all. Number 4, getting ready to go out the door. No, number 4, don't rush into giving up on yourself, man. See that lady right there? She a trophy lady. She a trophy lady, trophy woman, trophy wife. Old man over there looking. He looking for a trophy. He wants a new life. Man, a lot used to say he's 55, he's 60 years old. Man, I'm too old, man. You ain't never too old for nothing, man. Don't give up on yourself. Follow your dream. Chase them. Chase your dreams until as long as you got some breath in you, as long as you got some life in you, as long as you have a desire for the fire. I don't care how old you are. You could be 68, you could be 98. Hey, if it's a fire, if it's still a spark of life and breath in you, go for it. You know, you might have to make some adjustments because you were a little slower in your 80s than you were in your 20s. But you still got, if you got the life, you can do it. Yeah. And if you got the health, you can do it. Yeah. Don't give up on yourself. No. And that's what happens to a lot of people in life. They give up too soon. You know, they made a few mistakes. I'll never be a writer. I'll never be a singer. I'll never be a doctor. Hey, that's in your heart to do it. No matter how hard it is, no matter how long it takes, get it done. Okay? Never give up on yourself and never give up on the one you want. You got in your mind a woman you want, keep it in your mind and go for it. Don't settle for less. Okay? And don't give up on yourself. The fat lady ain't singing yet. It ain't over till the fat lady sing, and I don't hear no fat lady sing. You want that trophy wife? You want that wife that's fine? You want that wife that gels with you on the inside as well as the outside? Go for it. Yeah? Some guys are very, very particular about the one they want to hook up with, and then rightfully so. You just don't want to hook your body up to anybody and anything because you don't know what they're about. You get anything. I don't settle for less. I want the best, baby. And you should have that same mentality. You want the best woman you can get. I ain't talking about no by 36, 24, 30. If when I say you want the best, if you thought that, you shallow. You are shallow. You want the best person for you that is what? Compatible with you. Okay. She might have a 36, 24, 36 figure. Okay. She might be beautiful. If that's the best, but the inside is what you're looking for. If that's best for you, go with it. But you might be short and dumpy. But if y'all compatible, your match, your chemistry's right, go with it. Roll with it, man. That's what I told you. You gotta look for the inside out. Outside don't mean nothing. Okay. Because I told you just a few minutes ago, 10 years from now, them coconuts she got sticking out gonna be laying down on the ground. And she gonna use you to carry them around. Come on, Johnny. I need you to hold my coconuts for me. Let's go to the store. I'm tired of holding. You gotta have a special. I'm just being facetious, but y'all get my drift. All right, let's go. But yeah, man. No, you can bend in life, but don't break. You know, things can happen, man. But you got to keep moving on. You know, and don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on things you want in life, your desires, and what, because you can get it if you keep striving towards it. The only reason you don't get what you want in life is because you lose hope. You lose faith in your ability to go forward. And you give up on yourself. You quit. I don't know about you guys. I'm not quitting. I don't have one quitting bone in my body. Not in my mentality. It's not in my makeup. I don't know what it quit means. If I really want something, I'm going to go for it. So if I didn't get it, then I really didn't want it. That's the way I look at it. But whatever I want in life, I go for it and I get it. Okay? And then you have to have the same mentality on if it's a girlfriend, woman, job, car, house, I don't care what it is, man. And you'll be successful in your life. Do not, by any means, rush into things too quickly. Take your time. That's the best way, the sure way, the right way, the tight way, the long way, and the strong way, man. I'm telling you, man. Everything you want can be achieved. But you got to do it the right way, the tight way, the long way, and the strong way. Don't try to don't try to save a few steps. The ladder to the way to success is to the ladder. You have to get every step on that ladder to go up. I'm telling you, man, ain't no shortcuts to nothing. Whatever you want in life, gotta work it, baby. Work for it and go get it. Because it ain't coming to you. Nothing coming to you easy in this world but trouble. Straight up trouble. You want something easy? Stand there and look on the corner every day. Next thing you know, you're in trouble. Trouble gonna come up on you. You ain't gonna know what it is. And you all locked up in a jail cell. Well, that's the one right there. He the one slapped me. He the one raped me. All kind of crazy stuff. Because you just standing, you just happen to be there. Huh? All right. I done said enough for you. I done said enough for you. But to get with the point what I'm trying to make to you, if you didn't get the point, man, you got some issues. Nah, but replay it. I'm telling you, if you didn't get what I was trying to say to you, I said some very good information for you. And I want to, the whole purpose of this broadcast today was to impress upon you, do not rush into anything quickly. It's always a time, it's always a way to do things and do it the right way. Take your time. You don't have to rush. And if you have somebody, a woman or a women, if you have men trying to rush you to get in the bed with them, don't do it. Okay? Men, if you're trying to rush a woman in the bed with you, stop it. Okay? Let her do what she wants to do. Let's get to know that person first. The one night stands is for fools. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to tell you, understand. One night stands for fools. Okay, you have to know something. Know who you hooking your body up to. Okay, so you might just get some STDs. You think she gonna take the time to explain to you that she got some mess? No, she gonna go with the feeling, and you are too. Okay, so take your time. Okay, don't rush into these stuff like that, and don't rush into getting married. Don't rush into getting engaged. Take your time. I took 5 years, baby. Yeah, you hear me? 5 long years before I hooked up with my lady, Lisa D, before we got married. 5. You know what I'm saying? And you know why? Number one, I had some issues financially. I wanted to make sure that I had more than enough to move here and wed her. I want to make sure I had enough, but I wanted to make sure I had more than enough. Number two, I had some baggage from a prior marriage. Okay, I had some baggage. I thought I had gotten rid of all of the baggage, but they were still weighing me down. I had some flashbacks from a prior marriage, and I didn't. When Lisa and I got married, I thought I was done with the prior baggage, right? But I wasn't. I began to take stuff out on her that happened to me in the past. She had nothing to do with it. She didn't know nothing about the stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I had to work through all of that when we got married. I didn't even know. I thought it was gone. So I'm telling you, man, take your time. Don't rush into stuff because you will regret it later. Yeah, you will be full of regret, and you might just get wet with nothing but sweat. And I know all that around. But the whole purpose is, again, do not rush into anything quickly in your life. Okay, that's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD. Now, don't get ready to go out. All right, we people get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Who? Say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready to ride train? BobbieD, One Nation on the Groove of Love. DD's here today, but she had to deal with her mother that took her out. He's here now, but they got up. I don't know. They had to go somewhere early this morning. They got back about 15 minutes ago. She sleep because they got up like 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what she had to take her to somebody's house or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, her mom's here. She's gonna be with us for I guess the rest of the week. But you think I'm mad? Nah, I love her. I enjoy her coming here and I enjoy interacting with her, even though I'm not fully immersed in Cebuano. I know the basics. But we're still not. She knows enough to get along, say stuff to me. I know enough to say stuff to her, and we get along fine. We get along fine. And if you guys out there are contemplating getting married, and you have to deal with your wife's family, you better learn how to get along. Because if you don't, you're gonna have trouble from that woman. Okay, she wants you to get along with her parents, her siblings, all of that. And if you can't get along with them, if you have a problem with one of them, be with them, but just don't say nothing. I got issues with some of them, but I just say, I sit like that all day until they leave. When they leave, I open up, hey, what's up? But learn, find a way, make a way, shake a way, turk away to learn to get along with people, man. You ain't got to be bubbly all the time. To somebody you don't like. But just don't be nasty. Don't be mean, cussing them out. Okay. All right. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard. Oh, let's ride this train. Y'all ready to ride the train? BobbieD, easy, one nation on the car, one groove. I don't know what I'm saying, man. I got mixed up in my word. Let's go. I got to find out who's rough enough, tough enough, buffed up enough to be the first man in the his house. What you mean, BobbieD, first man in the his house? Yeah. You got to, when you say you making a statement about you. Yeah. You don't know that? When you come on a BobbieD and DC Love Train Nation, you're the first man up, you're making a huge statement to me and to the rest of the people on this train. And what is that statement I'm making, BobbieD? What is that statement? You have a number one mentality. You want to be number one. You want to be the first and not the last. You want to be the top and not the bottom. You want to be the head and not the tail. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, but I want to be number one when it's stuff good. When it's stuff bad, put me in the back. But if it's good, hey, I want to be in the top five, top three, top five. I want to be number one. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have that same mentality. That's why we always congratulate the number one people out here. And we say, hey, congrats, you did it right, tight, long, strong. Whatever you do in your life, try to do the best and try to be the first one to get out there doing it, okay? You don't compete with nobody. I'm not trying to tell you compete with somebody else. No. Who you should compete with is yourself. I don't compete with no other blogger out there. No, I ain't got time for all that. If I'm compete against this guy right here and I'm watching them, I can't run my race when I'm watching them. I missed the mark. I got to focus on me and what I'm doing. When I focus on me and what I'm supposed to be doing, that's how I'm successful. I can't focus on you and try to do what I'm doing too. It's not going to work, my guys. So that's why you don't hear me mention a whole lot of vloggers out here. I don't do it. I don't even watch a lot of stuff because I'm focused on what I got to do. And because I believe this is what I'm called to do. And I'm not called to chasing the people and they show and their topics. I'm not doing that. I'm doing what the Lord put in me to do. Okay. And that's what I'm being blessed by. Okay. Let's go. All right. So I'm gonna find out who that is. Come on. I'm gonna drill down and find out who that is. Rough it up, tough it up, buffed up enough to be the first man in there. Who that said they're gonna beat them? So I need to know, man. Let's go. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I drew it down too far. Hold on. What's up? Rayman coming. Ray. What's up, Terry? Terry Fleming in the house. What's up, my brother from another mother? He said, toot, right back at your my brother from another mother. So good to see you in the house today. So good to see you. Welcome to the show, my brother. And he gave a donation to the nation. Thank you. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. All right, we got to do a dance for my brother, man. Hey, Terry Fleming, he said, I'm going to keep some of my money in today. He wasn't playing. Hey, I had a broadcast last night. Terry Fleming was on there. See, y'all be missing my stuff. A lot of y'all better be looking for my notifications, my bells, because when I come on, I don't be playing. I bring it. And sometimes I sling it like a gunslinger. I sling it sometimes and I bring it. And I bring it right, tight, long, and strong, just for you. Because I know how you want it. Okay, I'm flying. You with me? Let's go. I got to find a dancer up in here for Terry. I got to find somebody that's worthy for Mr. Terry Fleming. Okay? He just don't want anybody. Isn't that right, Terry? I don't, man, you want the best. I got to get the best for Terry. Because he's a big time giver on the show. I need the best for who's the best dancer on the show. Got him right.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Terry Fleming for the donation to the More blessings, much love. Thank you so much, my brother, for my love. Much love. Thank you so much, Terry. Hey, I appreciate your rain, man. You make it right, tight, long, strong. Hey, man, Terry Firman is consistent with his giving. And whenever you see somebody that's consistent with his giving, he is consistent with his living. Because it's the giving that causes you to really live. It is the giving that contributes to your living. You think I'm wrong for that? See, some of y'all got it backward. I ain't giving my money. I'm keeping my money. That's why you ain't living right. You heard me? Because you can't give, you can't live right. You so stingy, you don't give up a dime. Or that's why you never get nothing in your hand. Because you got so much time holding it in. You can't release it to receive more. Giving is living. Let's go around train BobbieD. See one day who we got. Terry Fleming. He said, some of us are like the prodigal son. We have to beat our head on the wall along the road of life. Yeah, that's what happens, man. Some of us only learn by the school of what? Hard knocks. Yeah, that's all they learn. They only learn by boom, that's when they learn. When life hits them in the face with like a sledgehammer, it slows them down. It slows their roll, and it gets their attention. Yeah, I was never like that. Thank goodness. But I know a lot of guys like that. You can't tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't say 2 words to them. They're gonna find out the hard way. I can say, look, man, don't touch that stove, it's hot. Don't tell me. I'm gonna touch it when I give it and it get burnt. That's how some people gotta learn. You know? To me, that's not the ideal way to learn, but it is a form of learning. So whatever way you gotta do it, go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? But try to do it the more intelligent way. Try to do it the better way, where you won't hurt yourself. Listen, man. I was always a good listener from a kid on. I was always a good listener, and I think that's what contributed to me receiving a lot of good information, because I would listen. If you tell me something and I listen, and if it registered in my heart or my mind, I agree with it. I got it, and I was going to apply that in my life. And that's how we need to do it. Let's go right train. Who we got? Michael Coffee, leave some coffee. What's up, Michael? How you doing, my brother? You good? He said, BobbieD. Hello, magandang umaga hapon gabi. Mustaka, Cebu, Philippines. Hi. From this right. Hey, man, we doing good. Okay, Rocco, ikaw. Doing good, man. Good to see you, Nurse Mike. Round train, BobbieD, DC One Nation on the group of love. We got here, Murphy. Hey, what's up? Gunny in the house, woo. Gunny in the house, woo. Go finger. What's up, Goldfinger? He said, hello, BobbieD. What's up, man? You good? So good to see you, man. Ryan Trent, Murphy trying to get up out here, man. He's trying to get all this information right. He's trying to get everything lined up. He's a planner like me. He organizes. He knows. He writes his stuff down. Got to do this. Got to do that. Make sure I got that. He checks it off as he goes. That's what you do, because he's going to embark upon a long trip. And he hadn't gone along a trip like this in a long time. So he's going to plan, and he planned to the nth degree. He was planning the other day. He said, I said, yeah, man, what's up? He said, now he said, how about the stuff when you go to these towns, you got the restriction, and he looked some stuff up. I showed him some stuff. He looked some stuff up. That's what you do. You plan out your trip to the nth degree. Now, there may be something that still mess up you didn't know about, but still, you plan in advance. And that makes sure, hopefully, it will go to according to your plans. But sometimes it doesn't. But at least you plan, right? Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? I'm sorry, I got the wrong one. Sorry, y'all. Murphy, he said, hello, Jerry. What's up? You good? You good? So good to see you. Michael Coffee. He said, BobbieD, hello. Guys, man, stop going with the photos, pictures you see on dating sites of Philippines. Yeah, man, that's an old practice, an old scam trick they do. They find somebody on the internet that's handsome if it's a man. They find somebody on the internet that's beautiful as a woman, and they put that down as a profile. Sometimes, if they don't use a webcam, sometimes the person you're talking to could be a man, okay? So that's why, you got to be careful with that. But even if they got a webcam and you see the person, that might not be the person you're talking to. It could be somebody else. See, a lot of times what happens is people find these nice-looking girls and say, you want to make some money? What do you mean? You want to make some money or not? When you I got to make some money? Yeah, I got $100. You give me money, sit down there and talk to this man. And they tell them what to say. Then there's somebody in the back tell them everything what they say, coaching them word for word. You know what I'm saying? And then when they got your money to get it cut, let's go ride train, Bobby Lee. Who we got? Michael Cut. He Bobby Lee. Hi. These Filipinos are photo filter shopping their pictures on these days. And so they do that because they know 9 times out of 10 are these Filipinos that are online dating, you will never meet them in person. So you say, well, why would she Photoshop a picture? Because she didn't know you ain't gonna meet her. She know that your eyes were attracted to the beautiful, sexy. Most men want men we go by our eyes. We're vision oriented. So if it look good to us on the outside, that's enough. For a lot of us. But some of us that got more sense, that's just the beginning. The outside is only the beginning, the entrance into her personality, the entrance into her character. So don't go by the outside. You can't judge a book by what? The cover. That ain't nothing. That's just a shell. The inside is much more important than the outside. And if we could ever get every man in this world to learn that, this world would be a better place. Let's go. We got Markel in the house. Markel in the house. Woo! What's up, Markel? He said, what's up? Hey, man, we doing good, Markel. Good to see you. We'll hopefully be back in a few more days. He'll be back on the show with us. Check it out. He got a show called Markel TV. Check him out, man. Right train, Bobby. Who we got? John Thomas, Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo! Big JT in the house today. He said, good morning, Bobby. What's up? Hey, I'm doing good, John. So good to see you. So good to see you. John is another gold member. He is our gold bullet in the house. Always good to see my members, man. I got subscribers and I got members, okay? I need 14 more members for this roll, for the roll call today, okay? For the roll call for the rest of this year. I got 6. I need 14 more. Who gonna be my next member? Huh? I'm challenging you, everybody on this show today. I'm challenging everybody that watched this program. I need you to be a member. Okay, let's go. Round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, I stopped putting sex on a pedestal. Sex can be befuddle the mind and ensnare soul because sex isn't just a physical, it's spiritual. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all heard what you said? Y'all better get that. You better get that and put that in your mind, put that in your mentality, put it in your spirituality, because sex is more than just physical. I keep telling you, when you hook your body up to a woman, it's always some exchange. There's an exchange. Okay. Not only is a physical exchange with the intercourse, but there's exchange with the mentality. There's exchange with the spirituality. You know what I'm saying? There's exchange with the bodily fluids. All of that stuff come together. And see, we only interested in the carnal. We only interested in the body, the sensual stuff, the sexual stuff. And we don't understand that the stuff we don't see is still seeping into our consciousness. It's still seeping into our spirituality. Do you think I'm playing with you? Go back in your life. Go back in your life and remember all the women you done hooked up with from the day one you started hooking up. Remember and see if you ain't got some of that woman in you right now. Huh? Unless you prayed for the Lord to move it. Yeah, some of her is in you. You say, what you mean by that? I relinquished her a long time ago. She gone. Yeah, but you have to pray the Lord to move her out of you. The spirit of that woman is probably sitting up in you right now, causing you to act crazy. And you don't even know. You better pray. Get on these and pray. Lord, all these women I slept with, Lord, all these women I exchanged bodily fluid with, and I exchanged spirit with, I'm actually right now to break that spirit of carnality, break that spirit of sensuality off me. You think I didn't make that prayer? Many times, man. And y'all better get it together. I'm telling you, man. He hit a very central point that many people miss because all they want to slam, bam, thank you, man. But sex is a special thing. And you better make sure you're hooking up your body to the right one, baby. Let's go round train. Who we got? Sarah Fleming. He said, what's up, Murphy? You good, man? So good to see you. So good to see ya. Who we got? Michael Coffee. He said, Bobby, hello. With photo picture filters, Filipinos can change their hair color, eye color, body shape. Yeah, man. It's just a feature. You just get in your photo editor. I got one. I use a photo editor called PicMonkey. It's really nice, and I can change a whole lot of stuff. Change the features, and give me a picture, and you was fat on the picture. You said, "Oh man, I wouldn't be that fat. I slim your body down. This low filter. Shh, cut some weight off. You cut 20 pounds off, yo. So it can be done." Roger, who we got? Mark, he said, "Be careful when you go into a new country. Expats from the States are some of the worst people you will ever meet, and they will try to cheat you out of everything Not all, but most are crooks and bums. You got that right. There's a lot of them out there, guys, that just they know you new. I told you I had a friend named Ken. He just moved here about when he started opening up, and he bought a new car because he want to be driving out here, and the people he's been living in the expat community, and all of them they mad at him. They want his money, and they talking about they're gonna take him to the wrong guy captain from letting they starting to lie on him. I said, man, you gotta leave them people alone. I said, most expats out there just want your money. They try to mess you up and they jealous. Okay. So if you coming out here, man, stick by yourself. Okay. I'm not trying to say don't socialize. I'm not trying to say don't be friendly, but I'm trying to say don't let people in your business. Don't talk all your business and don't be meeting people like let's meet up. A lot of guys out there they'll come out and they'll meet to the bar or whatever every Friday with their buddies, hang out, hey, man, play cards, whatever. Don't do that. Don't get into that. That's where you're gonna mess yourself up. If you got to do that, do it online. Yeah, do it online. Just meet to hook up on social sites and talk like that, chit chat. But do not meet in public. And then if you even got to do it online, limit it. Cause once they know your business and they figure out a way to take advantage of you, they will, man. And some of them do. Most of them don't. Some of them don't, rather. But there's a lot of them that do. Okay, that's why when you see BobbieD, I'm out here. It's just me and Lisa D. Every now and then, I had two, but I don't even know. When I came out here, I had two guys that I would hang with. One of them's from Canada, and another one's from USA. And I moved from. There was one of the ways to the condominium I lived in. I moved from them, and when I moved, I ain't went back. So I ain't hang. I'm probably gonna get in touch with them, but I ain't hang with them yet because it's better to hang by yourself when you're in a foreign country because people are conspiring against you just to get your money. And see, a lot of expats are wolves in sheep clothing, okay? And you don't learn it out till they done schemed up on you, and then they done got all your money, and they gone, okay? I got so many stories, man. I've done. Look at my crime section. I'll show you some stories where expat. One of them, he did one in. One of them did one on me in. Okay, go in this crime section. You'll see. Let's go right chain. BobbieD needs one nation on the group. One love. Who we got? Michael Coffee. He said, what's up, Michael? He said, BobbieD, hi. Make sure you do 2 or 3 video cam chats with the Philippine and make sure you see from the head to the top. Yeah, man, you need to see everything. And I'm not trying to be, you got to check out her physical features and all like that, but you need to make sure that she's who she says she is. And that's by physical inspection, okay? Look at everything you can look at. And then sometimes you can look at everything and it still don't match up when you meet her, if you ever meet her in person. You go, this you? Who is you? Because it don't match up. A lot of times, like Michael said, they do the Photoshop stuff. Let's go around here. Who we got? Michael Coffee. He's about to, Then make sure you travel to that long flight to the Philippines and meet the Philippines. Yeah, man. A lot of y'all talk that talk, but y'all come to the Philippines. I didn't see, I'm going to be honest with you. Only like 2 people I seen from all my people on this show told me they're out here. I'm saying, maybe they come in and don't tell me, but people talk all that yin yang, and I ain't seen but a couple of people. I was like, where you at? Huh? Your lady's saying the same thing. Where you at, John? Where you at? You say you would come to see me and you were saving your money. Where you at? Where you at, man? I'm gonna say the same thing she said. Where you at, John? Let's go. Right here. Hey, Pete, what's up? Pistol Pete in the house. What's up, man? He said, you're just a rat in the rat race back in the U.S. You know what, man? It's a concrete jungle out there, baby. It's a concrete jungle, and you better know how to deal with it, baby. If you're in the States, you better be having your eyes and ears open like this. Especially you, if you got this melanin in your skin like I got some dark chocolate on me. You know what I'm saying? And I love my dark chocolate. I call Lisa. I told Lisa D, I'm your hot chocolate. You ain't got to order nothing. I'm your hot chocolate. And I got some dark chocolate on me. So when I go to the States, I'm like, and if I see a policeman come the back of me, whoop, whoop, oh God. I roll my window down. I put my hand, no weapons, sir. I got no weapons. You better learn to roll. Let's go around here. Who we got? Michael Coffee. He said, BobbieD, hi. Guys, man, know what you're getting into with the Filipina. Meet her in person. Basically, it's the best policy, man. If you're not right there to meet them online, you meet them online first. And if you establish a communication relationship and you want to validate that relationship, you need to have to meet them close up and personal, face to face. Okay. That's what I really do. I talked with Lisa D for about 3 months, and after 3 months, I said, man, I liked. I didn't really love her yet, but I liked her, and I saw a lot in her, and I wanted to make sure she was what real. And I wanted to make sure the story was right, tight, long, and strong. She wouldn't lie to me. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do that over the internet. I couldn't do that over the airwaves. So I had to get out there. So I got out there, man, and I met her. And I didn't want to meet her parents because I was like, come out there and meet your parents. She said, what? You heard me. I come to meet you. And when I said that, she said, fine. When she said fine, everything was like to turn the lights up. So I knew I had to see her parents anyway. Long story short, I saw her parents. I found out she was real. Everything she was telling me was, it checked out, And so after that, I told her, I said, look, I really love you. I finally began to know I love her. I said, I'm gonna take care of you because I saw how they live, man. If you come out here, man, and see how your girlfriend live, you never seen it, it'll change you, man. It'll humble you. It'll make you be appreciative of where you live in the United States, nice place, and you might just live in a one-bedroom apartment. They live in a one-bedroom shack. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have a bathroom. They got an outhouse called a CR. You know, and some of them don't have water, don't have lights. I'm telling you, man, it'll make a difference in you. And if it don't make no difference in you, you ain't no kind of person. You ain't no real man. You just a wannabe. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got? Mark Kelly now. He said, think about how sad and weak some men are when sex controls what and when and where they go and do. Not young men, but 40, 50, and 60 years, etc. Old men are sad watching and listening to perverts for, yeah, man. I'll tell you, man. Oh, a lot. That's what surprised me a lot. A lot of old men. I told you, man. I met this guy about 4 years ago now. His name was Henry. I was coming back and forth. I told you I came out here 5 years back and forth visiting. One of my trips out there, I met this guy was 70, at that time he was 72 years old. And he didn't look it. He looked pretty good. I met him in the weight room in the hotel. We was working out. And then we started chit-chat. And he was 72 years old. So he came in, how you doing? All right, He told me he was from, I think from Georgia too. Anyway, long story short, he had a girlfriend out here. And he was married. Okay. I said, man, and he told me how old he was. I said, you 72 years old and you got a girlfriend out here and you cheat on your wife? He said, yeah, man. Well, she don't know ain't gonna hurt. No, he said she knew about it. That's what he said. He said, she know about it. I said, you still a player that's 72 years old? I said, man, it's in me. It ain't going nowhere. So that just tell you, I don't care age, you can still be a player at 72. If you haven't matured, if you haven't got your manhood down, if you haven't right morals and right values in life, you ain't gonna learn nothing. Yeah, but you're gonna keep doing the same old, and your world never changes. Your attitude never changes, and your word never changes, and you just wind up not living a full, complete life because you only see a certain part of life. You're controlled by sex. When you're young, 20s, 30s, maybe teens, yeah, some of that, because you're just experiencing, you're just learning how to deal with it. But as you get up older, you should know better, man. So the old dogs out there, y'all need to get it together. Round train, BobbieD, Leezy, One Nation. Who we got? Terry, come in. He said, a man 60 chasing 20 years old are shaking for heartaches. There's a lot of 60 years old around here chasing for 20 years old. But the ones that chasing the 20 years old, they only chasing for the booty. That's it. They don't want the tootie. When I say the tootie, they don't want the real person. They just want the booty. No? And if you out here chasing a 60 or 20-year-old, you 60 years old chasing a 20-year-old just for the booty, you a sorry man. Sorry. Shame on you. Shame on you. And you need to grow up. Okay? Grow up before somebody blow you up. Grow up, man. Get your mentality right. Get your mind out of the dust. You perverting somebody 20-year-old and you ain't got nothing but sex on your mind. I can see you trying to get married and know her and all like that. That's okay. Age ain't nothing but a number. But if you just want the body, that's it. Don't play with a girl like that. And don't be acting like you love her and you trying to lie. That's what a lot of people come out here and do. I love you. I love you. I love you. All they do that because they know if they say those 3 words, they'll get into the heart of the person. Most Filipinos are very sensitive. When you say I love you, they give you everything. And that's what they do to get what they want. Once they get what they want, they dump and go on to the next victim. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got? Murphy, he said, after my ex and I'm done with black women, period. Okay. But I understand you've already dealt with one and you understand that that's not for you. Okay. I understand. I had a similar experience. Uh, uh, I dealt with women, all black women. All of my women have been black except for one, the one I got now, Lisa D. Okay. So I have experience with them. And I'm not going to put them down because my mom was black, my grandma was black, my sister's black, and they're great women. My grandmother and my mother were the two best women in my life. Two best women in my life. And so I'm not going to put them down, but I can tell you there's a big difference between an African American woman and a Filipino woman. Big difference. And you will never know the difference if you never go out and seek the other side. And people that put people down for going out of their way, you had to go out your race. What you had to do. You ain't have to do that. Okay. I just told you on one of my points said, don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge me. I do what I need to do for me. You do what you need to do for you. I'm not going to tell you not to stay in your race or stay out of your race. Whatever you got to do to make you happy and to make you feel good in this world, and then as long as it's not hurting nobody else, do it, man. I'm not going to judge you because you don't want black women. I'm not going to judge you for that. I can't walk in your shoe. I don't know what your ex-wife did, how she treated you. I don't know that. So it's not my business to judge you. It ain't your business. Ain't nobody else business to judge me. You know what I'm saying? So people do what they got to do and let them be happy in doing it. As long as what they're doing is not hurting someone else or abusing someone else mentally, emotionally, or physically, let them be. You know what I'm saying? Ride Train Bobby Lee, one nation. Who we got? Michael Carr. Is it Terry? Hi. God bless you. Keep the faith. Congrats on being number one today. On the love train. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby Lee, one nation. Terry Fleming. What's up, Terry? He said, thanks, Sir Michael. Coffee. I appreciate you, man. I need some coffee. Ryan Train, we got Murphy Hayes. He said, but you should always take your time in finding someone that you expect to be with you for the duration. Yeah, man. When you get up to the age 45, 50 plus, you should, I would say you should, because some of them not, but you should be ready to settle down and get somebody that's compatible with you, that can be supportive of you, and can complement you in the rest of your life, because when you get 50 plus, you ain't got a long time to go. What's the average age? 75, something like that, 80. So you want somebody that you can reach out and touch you, what I'm saying? Because sometimes you might get a little sick. You need somebody to help you, and you need somebody that's going to love you, take care of you, You say, well, I got my kids. I got kids too. You think if I wait up here and sit up on here and wait on take care of me, I'll be dead. They got their own life, man. And I can't, and rightfully so. I don't expect them to come look after me. I don't, because they got their own life, and I expect them to handle their business. Okay, that's how I raised it. So you got to find somebody that can help you, and somebody can reach out and take care of you when needed, and you do the same for her. So yeah, you want to find somebody that's for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? Not the short term. And but make sure you find the right one. Okay, you don't want no scammers. And so you don't want nobody to fake you out like they're good, and then as soon as y'all go hook up, and then if you stay out here, then she gone. If you take her to USA, she gone. You done messed up. So make sure. That's why I say give yourself time. Don't rush. I took 5 years because I knew she was right. It took me 5. I knew she was right before the 5 years, but I told you I had financial reason. I wanted to make sure I had more than enough, not just enough. But I knew she was right, and I knew that she was the one for me. Because I had plenty of women coming up on me in the USA, because they always saw me out. They always saw me working overtime. I always had money for this money. No, I can't do that. I had a lady try to get me to go with her, all kind of stuff, man. But you got to be faithful. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby. Who we got? Michael. He said, Bobby, hi. I was watching referee 204, 64-year-old. Yesterday, I said, man, 24-year-old Filipino some money to help rebuild the family. Okay, hold on one second. Good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think you told us that story before, but the man, he 6 year old to the money to build a house, and she took all the money and ran. They do that, man. It happens. He got scammed. That's all. And you know what? I look at it like this. He knew what he was doing to a certain extent. He had something he wanted from the young lady, whether it was her time, whether it was her attention, whether it was her affection, whatever. He wanted something for her, and he paid the price to get it. What was the price to get it? Monte. So when you look at it from that point of view, he knew what he was doing. You know, he gave him money. Now maybe he thought she was sincere, but whenever you dealing with cash money, guys, y'all know this. There's always a risk when you give it to somebody that you may never see it again. They may run off with it. There's always a risk. He knew that risk and he took it. So you gonna all these books and videos out here, and you're gonna give women money and you never met. You got some issues. Let's go. Murphy Hayes, he said, outward appearance should never be a criteria for choosing a mate. If a mate is what you're looking for, no, you should never do that. I think that most people have a general idea of the type of person physically that they may want to hook up with. But sometimes what happens is, in my case with Lisa D, her physical appearance or body makeup did not meet my specifications of what I had as my ideal person in my mind. I told you I was a 36, 24, 36, coke bottle figure woman. I like that. And the big booty, you know what I'm saying? I like that. I used to. That was my thing. What a winning hand, 36, 24, 36, brick house. But when I met Lisa D, that mentality, that paradigm had to be shifted because she rocked my world. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. She rocked my world. She gave me a new point of view on life that you don't have to be 36, 24, 36 to enjoy a woman. She could be 24, 24, 24. And because Lisa D wasn't big as your hand. She was like nothing but bones. I'm like, what am I doing with this? And I realized I had to make a choice. Settle for what I had or try to find a 36, 24. And I realized, no, this is it. Because we were too compatible with each other. And I had never been as compatible with any other woman in my life as far as a relationship other than Lisa D. So I knew that I had to shift my mindset on those big butt women. That wasn't for me, as far as me, So, and when Lisa D and I got married, and we got intimate, I realized that it was better for me than with a big butt woman. I'm saying, you think I'm playing with you? It was better. And I didn't know what I was missing out on. So you never know. Let's go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to bore y'all with our life, but I have to tell you what it is. John, what's up, man? He said, Murphy, do what is best for you. There's a good and bad everywhere. Just need to find a good woman that gives you peace and love. There you go, man. Peace and love. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. Those are the things that you want to get out of a relationship with your female. If you don't have peace, you don't have joy, you don't have happiness in your heart, don't need to be in that relationship because eventually it's going to turn sour. And so, can you be happy all the time? No. Can't ever, because happiness comes and goes. But you can you can will yourself, you can choose to be happy. Because Lisa D and I are married. I get angry with her sometimes. She get angry with me sometimes. But overall, we understand that we're in a relationship. We're in a God-given relationship, and that whatever we do, we're gonna honor our commitment. Okay, so we have to choose to be happy. I get over my anger. She gets over her anger, and we get up and we do what we got to do. That's what you call a loving, caring, sharing relationship. Y'all ready? Let's go. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, Black women have taken up an important part of me. My potential capacity for love and my enjoyment of casual sex. Ooh, Lord. They did a number on you, man. They did a number on you. You know what, man? I'm not going to, let's put it like this. I wouldn't say just Black women, because Black women do what every woman do. I'm going to be honest with you. They just make people mad. No, not just Black women. A lot of women they like to, What happened to you, Terry? And I'm being perfectly honest. What happened is you got mistreated by a woman. Okay, they abuse you financially, emotionally, stuff like that, and you scarred. Okay, I'll be honest, you scarred. I got scarred too, but I had to turn my scars into stars. And that's what you got to do. It's not just the black woman, but women in general. Because I tell you, your mother was a black woman, your sister was a black woman. So it's not just the black woman, women in general. And but for you, it's the black woman because you just limited it to the black women. But it could have been a Caucasian. It could have been a Filipino that did the same thing. And there are a lot of Filipinos that do the same thing they did to you. So it's women in general and how and when you understand that it's how you interact with the woman. Okay. So a lot of that, Terry, and it for me too, I call some of my stuff, and so you call some of your stuff too, because how you dealt with the women. I call some of my stuff with how I dealt with my previous woman, and I learned that I don't deal with that. I don't do that stuff that I did with her, with Lisa D. I had to go a different way, and that I told y'all earlier in the show. I had what baggage. I had baggage, and I treated Lisa D like she was doing stuff to me that my other woman, and she wasn't doing. She had nothing to do with that stuff. But I treated her like that. And I had to get that off of me. I was treating her like she was to mess me up and bad. I had to get all that stuff off of me. So it's sometimes we want to put it on the black women, but black women are women, first of all. And so most women do what women do. A woman will only do what you allow her to do. And I allowed my old wife to do some things that was wrong. She got the best of me in certain areas. And I took it as long as I could, and that was it. When I got to the point where I hit, I said, no more. That's it. And we moved on. So you will find that when you get hooked up with a Filipina, some of the things that black women did, the Filipino gonna do too. This because women are women, right? So let's try to broaden our scope. And I know it's gonna be hard because you got to get out of your thing about the black women. You know, I understand that there's some when you talk about the characteristics of a black woman versus a Filipino, the characteristics of a woman, both of them are the same, women and women. However, because of the cultural aspects, that makes them a little bit different. Culturally, the Filipino is more family oriented, more loyal, more dependable versus the black American woman. So that is what distinguishes them. And so for your saying, because of the black American nature of the woman, I don't really care for that. I want a different type of person. I understand. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Michael, he said, BobbieD. Hello. The 64 USA man, 24 for 80,000. Okay. Wow. 80,000, man. You know what, man? He was a fool. It's nowhere to look. There's no other way that I can characterize what this 64-year-old man did. He was a straight up fool. He gave away 80,000. What's was 80? 8,000. He gave away 8,000 hard-earned US dollars to somebody that didn't love him. All he wanted was his money. So the question was, what did he want out of it, and what did he get out of that? For him to give that kind of money, there's something that he had to been receiving: her affection, her time, her generosity, her jokes. It's something because it wasn't no sexuality in it because they wasn't hooking up. So something he wanted, she gave it to him, and she got what she wanted. So in a way, I feel sad that he lost the money, but at the same time, you get what you get what you bargain for. Let's go right there. We got Terry Blaze. He said, tap that. Everybody hit the like button for one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichi-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chichi-paya. Hit the like button, man. Come on, y'all. Hit the like. Let's get the likes up. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation. Michael Coffee. Need some. He said, BobbieD, hello. The 64-year-old man found out that, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I did that. I'm sorry. Did I just do that? Okay. Yeah. 64-year-old man found out that she took it 6,000 and used it 24. Okay. All right. Let's go. Ryan James, who we got? Murphy Hay. He said, what you say is true. Sir John, I know they're good and bad and all, but black women are dead. He said, black women are dead end street as far as I'm concerned. Oh, Lord, Murphy. They did you bad, man. You and Terry Fleming the same way. He said, black women are dead end. You know what, man? I'm not gonna say they're dead end. I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm saying about black women. My mama was a black woman. My grandma, they were good women to me. They were good to me. I am who I am because of those women. Okay, they contributed mightily to my upbringing and my mentality, my spirituality, all of that. So I can't say black women are dead end, but I can say that there are some black women, some that are not for the man or not for the family, and those ones I would consider dead end because those ones are worldly women. All they want is me, my, get my money, get my money. That's and get kidnapped nothing but nobody else. You know? So I understand where you're coming from. You had one like that, and it turned you around. It turned you against him. But you gotta understand, you cannot characterize all black women like that because they're not all like that. Some are, a lot of them are. That's why a lot of black men looking elsewhere. Gotta be, we like this. It's gotta be some other way. It's gotta be some other way. It's gotta be some other women here. I get tired. You get sick and tired of being treated like you ain't nothing. You get sick and tired of being disrespected. You get sick and tired of you all they want is your money. I was tired of that too. So I turned another way. But that doesn't mean I disrespect black women. I love all women, black, blue, brown. And I'm never gonna say black women that ain't nothing, because I know they are. I always remember my mama and my grandmama. They had a big influence on me. My shoot, I got girls, I got daughters, and so I raised them right. They're good. But for me, at this time of my life, I chose who I needed to be to hook up with to move further and above and go on. I understand what you're saying. Ron James, who we got? Michael Carr. He said, BobbieD, the 64-year-old missing man took a flight to Lilo, Philippines, and he found he had a 30-year-old boyfriend. She had a well, yeah, I think you told that story before. She had a boyfriend, and she was giving him all the money, all kind of crazy, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying, man? He got what he deserved. I'm sorry. You might think I'm heartless and I'm cold, according because he got taken. But it's too many books, it's too many videos, there's too many true life stories out here to let you know. Be careful with the Filipina, and they'll see if he didn't have enough sense to look out before he gave that kind of money. That's on him. Let's go, Roger. Who got? Michael Coffey. He said, BobbieD, hello. Ralphie Tufo told a 6-year-old man not much he could do for the Filipina, but put the house in her name. Yeah, he put the house in her name. Nah, he can't do nothing with it because, well, anyway, if he had to put it in her name, she bought a house because a foreigner cannot buy a house on lot out here. That's against the law of this country. You can buy a condo and put it in your name, but a foreigner cannot buy a regular house and put it in your name. You have to put it usually when you see somebody in the house. If you're married, you can buy the house and you put it both in your name. But if you see a man come out here and got a house, then usually that house is in the foreign, and they're not married. He's not married. That house is in some Filipino name or some Filipino's name. Okay, let's go around chamber. Who we got? Michael Coffey. He said, BobbieD, hi. Ralphie Tufo got to contact the 24-year Filipino current boyfriend. He didn't know anything about you. I know. That's how they do. They're not going to tell him about the 60. Girl had it going on. She had the boyfriend going. She probably was giving her money. And the 64-year-old man, she was greedy. That's what happens, man. When people get really greedy, they will take advantage of you. They will take you to the cleaners and clean your clock out, man. I'm serious. Yeah. And this happened. So this is a perfect example, ladies and gentlemen, of what I was telling you. Not only does this happen in the Philippines, but it does happen in the United States. Black women do the same thing. That's my perfect example. Not only does this woman do it, but black women do the same thing. All they want is black women. Some of them just want money, but it's not all of them. That's why we need to specifically say some of these black women are dead end, or some of these black women ain't, but not all of them. And I just the one you had was bad. The one I had was bad, but I'm not gonna cast all of them down because some of them are good. Let's go around train. Who we got? Murphy said there's a transference of spirit. That's why God hates sex out of me. Yeah, man. I told you, man. When you woke up, it's more than just your bodily fluids. A lot of y'all didn't know that. It's more than just your bodily fluids that's flowing through that person. Your spirituality is going there. Okay. The next thing you know when you got through doing your do, right? You unhook and you acting crazy because you done picked up her spirit of craziness. Whatever spirit she got, it's been transferred over to you in the sexual act. Okay. And then you don't even know it. That's why I say for those guys, once you become enlightened, if you had 15 girls when you was younger and you hooked up with her, you need to get on your knees and say, Lord, in the name of Jesus, I bind this. I bind his 15 different spirits that gave me. You gotta get that stuff out. Because I'm telling you, man, a piece of her is still sitting in you. If you ain't never done that, a piece of their spirit still sitting in you right now. They may not be activated, but at whatever time they need to be activated in you, they'll get activated. You sit around, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Because it's them spirits, man. Let's go round train. Who we got? Hey man, I told y'all some stuff tonight. Y'all better get this. No, you better get this. Let's go round train. Michael Coffee. He said, Bobby, God blessings shine all over the guys, men riding the little train. Keep the faith. Nurse Mike. Thanks so much, Nurse Mike. Round train, Bobby, easy one nation on the group on love. Murphy Hayes said, that's how I feel, like mouse on the wheel. I got to get out of Dodge. Hey, you got to go, man. Once you get out of Dodge, you'll feel like a new person. But it won't happen immediately because you be in a new place, but your mind, right? Your mind is still back in the USA. So it's going to be an adjustment period, okay? My adjustment period from the USA to the Philippines was like 6 to 9 months. I was wanting to go home, man. I'm tired of this place. I don't see these, all I see is these Asian people. I want to see some black people. All kind of stuff goes through. But so you got to fight that too. So you leave one destination, come to another, and then your mind be pulling you back. So you got to deal with it. Let's go around chain. Who we got? Pistol Pete. He said, wolves in sheep's clothing. Careful, boys. Yeah, man, you got to be careful with that. And you got to inspect people. I said, I'm inspecting gadget. I inspected Lisa D's, everything she told me. I inspected it. And if it didn't check out, it's going to be some problems, But most of her stuff, not everything, because nobody's perfect. I would say about 90% of her stuff checked out. Okay. And so the stuff that didn't check out, it didn't matter. It was just minuscule stuff that wouldn't have an impact on our relationship. Okay. Let's go around chain. Who we got? Markel, what's up? He said, yes, sir. The USA is not perfect, but in comparison to some of the living conditions in developing countries, it's truly humbling. People who have never seen such poverty will appreciate being from. Yes, sir. I agree with you 1,000% on that. It was a very humbling experience to see how Lisa D lived. And I'd also seen some other girls. I told you I had other girls before her. When I go to their places, one lady, she had one room, no water, no lights, and then she had nothing but it was like it wasn't a bed. It was a piece of wood that they laid on. She had a daughter too. And I almost cried when I went there. She said, this is where we live. I said, whoa. And I was shocked. And you would never know that they live in a poverty-stricken situation because you don't dress. They dress normal, they look normal. So it's not about how somebody look to know what they got. You got to go to their home. That's why I said, don't be afraid, ladies and gentlemen, to go visit the person you love home. See where they came from. See how they live. And then you might appreciate their life better to see how they're making it. And that's why a lot of these Filipinos want out. They want a way out. And even not just Filipinos, but in third world country, most women want a way out and they want to find a good man. You said, well, they're just trying to use you for the money. So what? You using them for something, right? You getting something out of the arrangement too, right? So if you love each other in the midst of it, what's wrong with that? Nothing. Let's go around chain, Bobby Lee, one nation. We got Terry Fleming. He said, true love is expressed in spoken words from the heart and not from the warmth of the body. Right. It's about the heart to heart. It's more important than body to body. Love is body to body. It ain't really love. It's sexual gratification. That's all that is. You sticking it in and you doing what you got to do and she receiving what you give. What's wrong with that? That's a sexual relationship. That comes out of a loving, caring, sharing relationship. And see, well, this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We have it backwards. We get it mixed up. You know what we do first? Sex. How backwards is that? We have sex first, and then we try to find if we love each other. Come on, man. That's not the way to do it. Sex should be reserved for after you have fallen in love. And that's when you get the benefits that come from the love, the sex. Until you get that revelation, you just gonna be going around and sucker. You ain't gonna get nothing done. Let's go around, Jay. Who we got? Market, he said, citizens from the USA on Section 8 is the middle class living in a lot of those countries. Yeah, that's right. Section 8 is bad out here. They're in poverty. So he said, it's easy to bash American from a distance until you see it with your own eyes. It will change you. Yeah, man. I've seen it. I've seen how these people live, and I know I'm a blessed man. And most of you right now are living way, way better than these people could ever hope. Many of these people here could ever hope or dream of living. I see kids on the street, no shoes. They may have on a t-shirt and no drawers on, just walking around dirty, and they do this. Can't speak no English. They just want something to eat. Yeah, it happens, man. So when you see stuff like that, it will change your mentality. Yeah, and it'll give you a new reality. Let's go. Murphy, hey, he said, Markel, true. But sometimes it's hard for a change of scenery. Excuse me. Sometimes it's time for a change of scenery and exploration of other places. Yeah, sometimes you got to get out. You got to explore and see how the other half lives. And that's when you begin to get an appreciation when you go to a third world country or a developing nation. You see the big difference. All I'll say. Good stuff. Let's go. Roger Bobby Leasing One Nation, Mark here. He said, absolutely. I'm not telling people not to travel and see the world, but most people forget that the only reason you're able to travel around the world is because of the country you're from. That's true. We forget that we have the best. We're citizens of the best country in the world as of yet, just the United States of America. They got a lot of problems in America, but even with their problems, they're better than all countries in this world. That's just my opinion. Some of y'all may differ with me because I always say the United States of a doggone America, but that's just where I do it, Bobby. I say that because of how they treat people with melanin. Until they get better with that, I will continue saying that from time to time on doggone America. When they start treating them, because they had a guy, 4 or 5 days or Leola, something like that. Patrick, the guy got shot in the head. Remember that? Y'all saw on TV? He didn't have no gun. He just ran. And the policeman tackled him down. First, the policeman shot him with a taser. He tased him twice. And I don't know what happened, but the taser didn't take whatever. So the guy was from the Congo, which is the African country, so he didn't speak English all that well. So he didn't try to fight. He was just trying to not to have a man hold the taser so he couldn't tase him again. So he got him to the ground. The man said, turn the taser loose, turn the taser. Next thing you know, the policeman pulled out his gun and shot the man in the head. If that ain't killing, if that ain't a license to kill, I don't know what is. He just killed that man. Yeah, and I think he need to get some time. I'm sure that I saw the film, I saw that it's a public film. I saw the video, and stuff like that. We got to watch out for as we walk these streets. And that's the stuff. That's the bad stuff in America. But there's a lot of good stuff, more good stuff in America than bad. If you're an African American with this melanin in you, chocolates in you, like I got, you have to be more diligent and more vigilant about what you do and how you do it, because the skin color turns a lot of people off. That's the way it is. Let's go round train. Who we got? Marvin Hayes. He said, for me, it's learning experience. Yeah. Every time you go to a different country, and I've been to a lot of countries, it's learning. You see how people live, and then you begin to appreciate the way you live, because most of the time you're living, or we're as American citizens living much better lifestyle than most of the people in this world. So that's what Markel was talking about. You begin to see and have an appreciation of seeing how you do. And so whenever you guys come out here, and I'm not talking to you, Murphy, whenever people come out here to the Philippines, Don't put people down because when they got this guy peeing on the street, this guy hanging clothes up on the line, they got no TV, they got no bathroom. Man, this is the way they live. Doesn't make it good, doesn't make it bad. It's just a difference. How people do things different. And that's what you come out here for, to see the difference, right? So that's just the way it is. Let's go, Ryan Chain. Who we got? Mark Kelly now. He said, and the value of the US dollar is way higher than the other values of these currencies to these countries you go to. So that's why I'm living here. You know, the money goes further here. The dollar goes further here. If my dollar wasn't getting the value that I needed it to get here, I wouldn't be here. I'm trying to find someplace else. I go to Thailand or wherever I could go to get it, the value of my dollar to carry. You know, so I right now you can get $1 will give you 50 Philippine pesos. You know, that's a good deal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the dollar carries a lot of good value. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got? Murphy, he said, yeah, Mark, I got you, man. Ryan Train Bobby, Leasing One Nation. Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? He said, I gave my blood, sweat, and tears for a contract for my country to honor and compensate me for my years, sir. Yeah, man, that's it, man. You did your thing, and now you got your injury in the military, and now the government needs to pay for that. You did what most men, many men, not most men, would not do. You volunteered to go into service, and your country is going to take care of you for the rest of your life. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Because you did what Orange Man didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Who you got? Mr. What's up, Mister? He said, black women, Asian women, I'm not messing with this. A westernized mindset. No matter what race, my woman cannot have a blue passport. I hear you, man. Okay. So he's into the westernized thought. That's pretty much what I'm saying. I think it's the westernized idea. I talked to you about that earlier. I told you that it's the cultural aspects that differentiates the black American woman from the Filipino woman. The cultural aspects of how they're female. Female gonna be a female, gonna be a woman, whether they're Asian, whatever. But it's the cultural aspects that differentiates how they treat a man or how they treat their family. So if you got a woman from Asia, she gonna be more than likely family oriented. You got a woman in the USA, they're gonna be, what's in it for me? They'll be like, what's in it for me, family oriented. You know? They're not for everybody. They got to get something out of it. And usually they're more selfish than the other type of woman. He said we cannot have a blue passport. So you know what that means, right? No marriage here, baby. Who we got? Burbank, he said, I know that's right, Bobby. All women are basically the same, but my preference is no longer than that. I got you, man. Same thing here. All women are the same, but that's not my preference anymore. I've chosen, I had to make a difference, and I wanted to see a different side of women. And I'm seeing it. And for me, it's working out. For many others, it don't work out. But, how well your relationship goes is based on you and how you both hook up and what's the chemistry like, how you work out issues. Because it's going to be issues. It's going to be issues no matter who you get. It's going to be issues. You got to work them out together. And that means it takes a lot of time. Time in the relationship, the same amount of time y'all put into talking to each other before you got hooked up. It's the same. You got to put even more time in now because now you're hooked up and you're together. So we and Lisa, that's me and Lisa talk all the time. She get on my nerves sometimes. I get on her nerves sometimes. But we calm down later and we done. It's over. We move on. Anyway, our Tim Bobby Lisa One Nation. Who we got? Mr. Thank you so much, Mister, for the donation to the nation. More blessings, more love. Thank you so much. He said super sticker. Thank you so much, man. Mr. bought a super sticker. We got to do a dance with Mr. in the house. Who we got? I need a good dancer up in here today. Dancers, where y'all at? Come on now, don't run from me. It's time for y'all to do some work up in here. Y'all been eating on me for free. Let's go. I ain't playing with you. Let's go, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. sure, let's do the penguin. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
So what you trying to do? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thank you so much, my brother, my love. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation on the Groove, one love. We got Murphy. Hey, he said, and it doesn't mean that I hate my mother and my sisters and think of them as dead in the streets. I understand, man. It means that you have decided for your choice, your personal choice now, from this point forward in your life, will be not African American black women. Okay, you have decided that I don't want any more of those. I've had enough, and I'm not saying everybody's bad, but I've just had enough. I don't want to deal with them no more. I want something different. That's what I decided as well. I don't want to deal with them. I want to. I mean, I'm not saying that they all bad, but I'm saying I have had enough of them to know that now, at this time in my life, at this point in my life, I don't desire that type of mentality. I don't desire the things that they do. That I want to see something different. I'm a conservative kind of guy, and I like women that are conservative minded, that are respectful to the man for the most part. And so I found that in Philippine. And so you found the same thing. Let's go around chain. Who we got? Mark A said, ask BobbieD and Lisa D about Smoky Mountain. Ask about how the people eat there and the kids living in the street area. Tell me anywhere in America that's some. I'm telling you, man. You gotta understand. Everything in life is different, man. And so we should always appreciate where we are, because we live in the best. We are citizens of the best nation in the world. And so wherever you go in this life, you're gonna find that out. You know, a lot of y'all sitting at home, y'all don't believe how the people live out here. You'll never believe it until you see it. Let's go right chain, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy, he said, the Western-minded woman is undesirable. You're correct in certain situations. The Western-minded women have gotten a bad name. And sometimes that bad name is rightfully deserved, okay? Because Western-minded women, a lot of them are, I would say, overwhelming. They're overbearing. They're proud and lifted up. You know? They want to control. They manipulate people. That's the reputation that a lot of women, and it's just not the black woman. Caucasians are Western-minded too. Women do. They do the same thing. You know? So, and because we're black, then we want to look, because we deal with mostly black, then we just say the black women. But it's the women in general, Caucasian, Western Americans, and black women do the same thing. So most men nowadays, they go one or two ways. Number one, they're gonna go with they're gonna get, you know, the MGTOW stuff. Men going their own way. You know what I'm saying? They don't want no women at all. All women gonna do for me is satisfy my thing. You know what I'm saying? Do that thing. That's all I want from them. I'm not with that. I think the women is more than that. So I treat women right with respect, but I need the right kind from the right persuasion, and that's the Asian persuasion for me right now. Let's go around train. Who we got? Big John in the house. He said, Bobby, after what happened is video recording on his cell phone banned an ILMO. Oh, that's great. Okay, John, remember that. It's banned in not in Yellow Mall, but it's okay. Let me tell y'all what happened. Some of y'all may see the video. Anyway, we was in Yellow Mall. We went to Jafar to get a wrap, and I ordered my wrap, and then after my wrap, I do a video. Sometimes I do a video. I'm doing a video. The guy said, "No video." I said, "What?" No video. I said, "Look, man, I'm just doing a video." I said, why is there no video? He said, "No video." I said, "Look, man, you ain't got to do all that." And then Lisa DK, and then it was a big old. Anyway, they didn't kick us out. It felt like they kicked us out, but he said, "Put the video down." So I didn't. He said, "Turn the video off." I said, "I'm turning my video off." I said, "Let's go out the store, Lisa D." And we walked out the store. That's all it was today. But No, there's no video in the supermarket. We were in the supermarket. It's called Ruston's. I don't know if you know Ruston's. It's a bigger super. It's a big, fancy supermarket for they have a lot of American stuff in it. So we were in Ruston's. That's where Jafar's was. So they told us there's no video in that store. Now, if you want to do video shooting in the mall, you can. Okay, you can do it in the mall, but you cannot do it in the supermarkets, and that's where we were at. Okay, and so that's why I just walked on that store. And you can't do it in the Metro supermarket, or you cannot do it in Ruston, but anywhere else you can. So, because you see, I've been doing a lot of my videos out there, right? So it's just in the supermarket area, and I've never had that happen to me. So I didn't go off. You know, I said, he told me to turn my camera. I said, I'm not turning my camera off. I just go out the store. Let's go, Steve. And we walked out the store, but it felt like he was kicking us out. Let's go. But hey, let me tell you something, man. When y'all come out here, obey your authorities, okay? Whatever they tell you to do, do it, okay? Because you could wind up getting locked up. And I did what he said. I just did it with an attitude. I didn't cuss about it. I said, I'm not turning my phone off. Let's go, D. I walked out the store. Let's go. Who we got? Ryan Train BobbieD. He said, move son. He on the train. What's up, man? You good? Ryan late. You coming in this train late today, man. You know, like my teacher say, you 15 minutes late. You don't step in my classroom. That's what they told me, man. It's a song. You 15 minutes late. Don't step in my door. Let's go, man. Good to see you. Ryan Train BobbieD. Who we got? He says, move. Congrats, number one. Hey, Terry Flynn wasn't playing today, man. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Move. He said, things are slowly but surely getting better. Hey, man, that's what it is, man. Stay positive, stay focused, and you don't play no game with people, and plan your life out better. Pray, and God will guide you on the way. And that rhyme. Let's go, Ryan Train BobbieD. See one nation. Who we got? Smooth. He said, where's Lisa G? Tell her to say focus. She sleep, man. Tell y'all she had a hard time. You came in late, Smooth. You don't. That's what happens when you come in late. You miss all the good information. She had a hard morning this morning. She got up early, had to take her mom a lot of places. So she sleep. But she's all right. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Murphy. He said, Queen Lisa is focusing on elsewhere. She focused on the sleep couch right now. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I had somebody hack my website, lifeandfieldbobbied.com, and I had to, they shut it down, man. I had to rebuild everything back up. I got it back up now, but all my store stuff that I had is gone. I'm gonna have to. So that gives me the opportunity to, because I had to change the name of all my merchandise, my merch. So that gives me the opportunity. I got to go back in there, put the new name on there, get new stuff out. So I'm gonna do a focus cup, like Smooth Sound. So I'm gonna put a focus cup and might do a focus T-shirt or something. But when I get it done, then I'm gonna start advertising. I want y'all to buy. Last time y'all didn't buy, so don't let me do all this work for nothing. When I get my merchandise set up, I'm gonna tell you to buy something. I want you to buy. Okay, let's go. Ryan Train BobbieD. Easy One Nation. Who we got? Murphy. He's Ryan Train. Hey, hit the like button for me. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Chicha-paya. 1, 2, 3. Can you hit the like button, please? Let's go. Murphy said, okay, man. I got you, man. Move. What's up? He said, can someone please explain to me how beans cannot already be vegetarian? Can someone please explain to me how beans can not only be vegetarian? Cannot only be beans is vegetarians. I mean, a lot of people eat beans, has protein in it. You can substitute beans for meat, because meat is what you get proteins from, right? You can get protein from certain beans and certain vegetables as well. So I don't know what you're saying. So Ryan Trey BobbieD, she Murphy. I love my mom because she brought me into this world and set my feet on the path of learning. And when I was bad or disrespectful, she tried to take me back out of the world. That's what most parents do, man. Well, now back in the day, that's what most parents did. Nowadays, they let anything do. They don't disciplinary the children like they did back in the day. Me and you were coming up, Murphy. Nowadays, they teach them how to do wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad the parents did nowadays. They teach the kids how to do wrong, and they put up with the foolishness. I don't play that game. I was strict. My mama was strict. My grandma was strict, and I'm so glad they were, because they put that strictness on me, and I was strict with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Nah, don't play no game with me. That's it, man. All right, guys, this is real. It's been real. Well, we got to go. This is BobbieD saying, y'all take care. And I'll see y'all on the backside of tomorrow. Take care. God bless and peace.